Well, more now on this situation unfolding with Iran. Foreign Minister Penny Wong joins me now live in Canberra. Penny, thanks for your time this morning. Look, the ambassador exited in the dark of night last night. Why did it take so long to punt this guy?
Good morning. Good to be with you, Carl. And can I first start by just expressing my deepest sympathy to the family and friends of the two police officers who've lost their life, and we're all thinking of the third officer and hoping for their recovery. Look, what has happened is we have received an assessment from ASIO after a long investigation with law enforcement authorities that Iran was behind two of the anti-Semitic attacks that we saw in Australia, in the Lewis Continental Kitchen and the Adass Synagogue. Adass in Israel Synagogue. Now, this is a line that is crossed. When you have a regime that is behaving in Australia in a way that is inciting violent crime against Australians with the threat of harm to Australians, this is clearly a line that has been crossed. And we have taken unprecedented action to tell the ambassador to Iran that he will be removed. It's the first expulsion of an ambassador since World War II. So this is a very substantial response by the Australian government. In addition, of course, we have moved to list the Iranian Republican Guard Corps as a terrorist organisation.
He's been preaching vile rants for years now. He's had form.
Look, we have diplomatic relationships with many countries, many of whom we don't agree with. And the point is we have a channel for communication to assert Australia's interests, to deal with consular issues, to help Australians who are in trouble. So we retain diplomatic relations for Australia's interests. So, and I've said that before, but this is a line that has been crossed. These actions are unacceptable, and that's why we've taken unprecedented action.
So you don't regret not acting sooner rather than now?
I think we have taken the right response now in response to behaviour in our country that is utterly unacceptable.
OK. Our diplomatic personnel, we have great concerns for them. Are they all out of Tehran?
We did not make this public until we had assured their safety, and they were in a third country at the time we made the announcement. So I gave that instruction ahead of the announcement, and we made sure we timed the announcement to assure their safety, and I want to thank them for their courage and for their service.
There are, from what I can glean, more than 3,000 Aussies in Iran. You may have a more specific number. It's difficult to conjure a more threatening environment for them right now. It
is, and we've expressed publicly our concern about Australians going to Iran. I have said to Iranian Australians, please do not travel to Iran. Iran is do not travel. We now have no embassy there, no Australian-based diplomats to assist you. We have, obviously concerns about people travelling. So my message is, if you are in Iran, you should come home. And if you're thinking of going to Iran, please don't. Well, our capacity, Carl, to provide assistance in Iran is limited. Yeah. And now we have no staff from the Department of Foreign Affairs in Tehran, and people, that's public. But we had to make that decision.
Tehran has responded overnight saying they didn't do it, saying you have aligned yourselves with Zionist policies. It's an assault on diplomacy. How do you respond?
Well, what I would say is this Australian government is not going to countenance a foreign regime engaging in activities in Australia, which are not just about sowing division, they are that, but they are also violent acts which harm or have the potential to harm Australians. It's not acceptable.
There are clearly spies and operatives in Australia aligned with extreme ideologies. Was this a security breach, do you believe? I think Aussies have a right to feel a little uneasy about everything.
What I'd say to Australians is we have security agencies, we have the Australian Federal Police, we have ASIO, we have an intelligence community which is very focused on making sure you are kept safe. And the government has taken unprecedented action in response to what those agencies have found.
Will you take any further action?
Look, these are big steps. These are unprecedented steps. No government has taken such a step. We thought it was the right time, given that the actions, as I said, crossed a very clear line.